This car brought to you by student loans. Good day, everybody. So now that Dave and Sarah both have new Volvos, it's time for me to get back to work on mine. The situation right now is Amy needs to get sent off to join Ivy. So those are the two 69 164s that I have. And before we do that, this video is going to be getting Amy driving so that I can get a lower rate. A non-running and driving car is about 40% more expensive to ship than a driving car. So if we can get her moving under her own power, that's going to save me a lot of money. Additionally, there was a weekend of very busy Southern California Volvo events. One of them was just the local Cars and Coffee, but Dave usually goes to that, and so he invited me, and I decided to drive his 164. Then the other event was San Diego Volvo Car Club cruise, which was actually a lot of fun. I met a lot of nice, cool new people, saw some cool cars, and I'm going to show you all of those. And then after that, there is a huge parts haul that I acquired for the 164s. So, welcome to car shows, car parts, and car talk with coffee.
Choose your fighter.
Sarah's first junkyard run because we need parts for your 240. And what better place than Long Beach? It's concrete, that's nice. They're spoiling us. I'm in the middle of pulling stuff from this one, and it looks like it's sad to see another 164 has been killed because of no start condition. It's rust free, it's complete, everything's there, it's beautiful. And the cooling system is pretty awful. There's like literally rocks of calcium coming out. Ugh. But anyway, look at this, the fuel injector as I'm removing them, because you don't let any of these parts go to waste. The O-ring is smushed, so somebody installed this injector incorrectly, and that could have frustrated them by having some sort of vacuum leak at the injector. And, just to show, it could be something very simple that kills a car. An old, somewhat complicated car. But I can't be sure if that's exactly the problem. See, there's a timing gear over there. There's a whole bunch of engine parts just floating around here. It kind of put me off guard to see these bearings. And I thought maybe this is from another car, but all of this stuff is mixed up with Volvo pieces. Here's a thrust washer. Here's a cam bearing. A set of them. I think these are new or used, maybe. I can't be sure which one. There's your end washer. Some bracketry. This is for the interior dashboard. You've got all your lifters. Boy, this is sad. And where did I see it? Oh, here. The steel timing gear. The one for the crankshaft. And then this guy. This is broken on Dave's car. It's broken here. It is just too bad. The wipers seem to break on these things. Yeah, plastic. It's always the plastics. There was an extra door handle, a voltage regulator. This is a Marshall, SCV Marshall. I don't know if it's used for anything else, but yeah, all this stuff, man. That's too bad. But all the goodies are taken except for headlights, flares. Cool, another hubcap retainer. Dave wants some of these, so I'll just put that with the other new one, new old stock. And look at that, sway bars. She's got a front and a rear IPD bar, and I'm pulling them right now. Here's the plates for it. And there's the view underneath. There's the bar. Sway bars, 2 beauty rings, fan, headlight buckets, wiring for the turn signals with the turn signals. This is the only junkyard I've seen that actually has a premium lot that you have to pay an extra $2 to get in. It's all of this. I think this is the side where they let the rain actually wash the cars. It's 4:54 in the morning, and those headlights that you see out there are Dave's P1900, and shortly behind him should be the 164. We're going to a car show today. He's going to show me what he's done to the car. He's been working hard on it, and we get to hang out. This has kind of become our social life. This is Dave's social life here. It's great. It's great to see. He's got both his cars side by side. We're just hogging the trunk like it's a kitchen table. A couple of other classics there. I got the PV 544, a 122. That's actually a P130 and a 145.
Ooh, take it off.
Okay, so I went to the junkyard. I got you some stuff. 2 beauty rings.
Much better.
This is from a 70-something. It's a 240 front, so I don't think it's the same. You get an extra rheostat.
Yeah.
You get the wiring for the lights with the bulbs in there.
Oh.
So if you need anything like that, you get new headlight buckets.
Oh.
Here she is. I think this is a voltage regulator. Fuel injectors. Headlight relay. This is the washer bottle sprayer. This is the trim piece that is this, but for the front bumper. This is the wiper arm, but the plastic was broken, so I just grabbed it in case. This is for the hubcaps.
Oh, cool.
Do you need horns?
Yeah.
These horns bracket up behind the grill, not at the bottom. So you can put fog lights in at the bottom if you use these horns at the front. You get 5 door handles.
Oh, cool. Very cool. It'd be nice to be able to open the doors.
Yeah.
You get 5 of them. The good news is it's a clock. The bad news is it's broken. I'm hoping the internal parts are okay for you. That car had an aftermarket harness. This is a controller for the wipers.
Oh.
And it was down at the bottom right of the dashboard. And I pulled the whole thing just in case. But this is the wiper switch. It was broken. And then this plugs into the wiper switch connection. And then this is a variable speed controller. So if you want intermittent or variable wipers, this is the way to do it. These are trim. Do you need any trim panels for the doors? The inside? This is where the door panel is. Do you need some? Okay. This is the button for the doorknob. Fuel pressure regulator. I don't know what shape it's in, but I figured pull it just in case. I grabbed the clips from the airbox because it might be good to have in case you break one. This is the light bulb for the side markers. This is the hood adjuster. You said yours was missing the rubber?
Yeah.
This rubber is in bad shape.
Actually, I was missing, on one side,
bracket?
I'm missing the whole bracket.
Cool, so I grabbed the brackets. These are for the front bumper plugs.
Yes.
You know the ones. They go right there on the... So you got a whole bunch of toys here.
Yeah.
Getting it a once over. Yep. Sensitive. Bob was telling us he had a 73. And when the camshaft lobe went out on number 3, pulled the push rods, unplugged the injector, and just kept putzing down the road for a couple years.
All my turn signals work, but my hazard light doesn't.
Really? Okay. All right.
I'm in my happy place. I don't want to own one of these, but I'm happy to just look at car stuff. Car stuff. Car stuff. Cool. Ah.
This is my nephew's corner where he does his Honda Acura building.
The shark. The shark. Okay, that's cool and all, but land shark. Oh, look, an 1800s. But land shark. Land shark.
Well, I saw a guy named Matt with, he's had
Oh.
quite a few years. And,
Yes.
of course, this is the 635, 1983.
Yeah,
You know, European version.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. I have a couple of these in my backyard, too.
Man, what a day. This is well, if you know, you know. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's something you need to blog. Another use for a Volvo is
This charbroil,
a
though.
roosting place for ducks.
Yeah.
Two
Geek-a-leaking over
You
here.
go take a look.
bronze
Dun, dun,
bushings and 2 bearings.
Oh,
But I think what the
where's them pistons? Show me the pistons.
is that
Golf covers, steering. Ooh, you got the rosewood steering wheel. Wowee, look at those grills. Oh, heater valve. Brake calipers. Door handles. This is great. There's just, I mean, 30 years. Come on, I've been doing this for only a few, and I've already...
filter. Do you think it works?
Oh, man.
No, you're still here.
That's a booster. Wow. Okay, so there's some real nice goodies in here. You know, once every 3 or 4 years, a shop like this goes up for sale. And people... Wow. Fuel rails for the D-Jet. Look at that. The old Smith's gauges for the 1800s. The Boschies. The headrest. This is the headrest insert I was trying to tell you for your 240. Yeah, if you ever need anything, this guy's got it. It's... I think there's a 164 grill up there.
He's the only Volvo mechanic that I would trust. He's fair, honest, and very good.
Yep. I, have met him for a few minutes and I like him.
We go back 30 years.
Wow.
That's great. Back to when the shop was new.
Yeah.
And his
Seats.
his birthday is like a week before mine. Check for rims.
Rims?
Beauty rims.
Oh, the beauty rings?
Them.
This reminds me of that scene from The Mummy. You know the one. Oops. It's a full Choco brown interior. This is a winner. And it's another day, another car show. 7 a.m. Literally the day after. This is fun though. Is it 91 green? Is that what it's called?
Is the code 91? 91 or 94?
Okay.
I get the codes all.
Yeah. So, oh wow, those seats are perfect. Now, was it like this when you picked it up?
No, the seats were dry rot when I
Okay.
got it. It sat in the garage for 35 years.
I think Bill was telling me about it, Bill Nepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is what you'd call a true survivor. I mean,
It's like a time capsule.
yeah. And so I bought the seat covers from VP,
Yeah.
and I did it myself.
They're leather skins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How's the quality?
Amazing.
Good.
I'm thinking this car came with this in it, and they changed it out.
This is the original cluster.
I think this is the original one. 564 miles on it, and this is the thing that none of them have anymore.
Yeah.
They break off.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's your speed limit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
So-
These are difficult to find because they
I'm
break.
missing one. I think I dropped it down in here. I just have to retrieve it. You know what it's to?
And it's not the owner's manual.
Well, the only thing to do is
91,000
stick your
miles.
hand behind the dash and start following the wires.
Beautiful. Wow. There's a fancy little foam tip on there. Oh, isn't that fun how the paper underneath, like... She's so quiet. She's too quiet. Are you sure it's on? Ooh, it's a battery cable tie down. And there's the other battery cable tie down. Wow. Great. She's nice. Yeah, how did you get those replaced?
We had to build something to compress
Yep.
the old ones, and then once we got it in there, we cut the wires.
Yep.
Um,
But then hope to get it in spot.
mhm.
And the attachment at the front is
It's
like
just a U.
Okay.
It's just so.
So there's
It just slides up and stays
and the
in
pressure
place.
keeps it in place.
The pressure keeps it in place.
Okay. Maybe should be. white, green, red, white, and blue. White, white, blue, white. Not white. White. T5R yellow. This was a 400-mile day, and at the end of this day, I decided to make a surprise visit, very impromptu, since I was near to the man, the myth, and the legend, Bruce Adams. He's the fella that I named the car Bruce after, in his honor, and he's still going strong at 84 years old. So we're gonna go give him a visit in the next video, because we spent about an hour going through old photographs, talking about his life as a classic car builder, restorer, and custom car fiberglass body maker. So there's a lot of cool information there. Volvo people gotta stick together, and my friend Danny has some parts for us. Let's see what we can get today.
Yeah.
And then this is a, if this is okay?
Yeah. That might be another 73. I bought one on eBay and flew to Sacramento and drove home like Mr. Toad's wild ride.
Look at her.
And I don't know if this goes with this or not.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it. It's about the right size.
Yeah.
But it also could be a 240 size.
It might be a 240.
It was 8.
That is charming. That is an amazing story.
That's so funny.
But my mother grew them, and her mother grew them. So the smell of them is very nostalgic.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
Because
Apparently.
they would grow like a whole fence of them. And it would just fill the yard.
Grapevines too also have those little things. We
they
have
do.
a lot of little grapes too. And they just die. It's sad when they die. What?
It is sad.
No, I got everything.
This won't fit your car, but isn't that beautiful?
Are you sure it wasn't like that?
Oh!
It's so funny. Remember how Dave was just bugging Bob for a grill? Here we go. All three are in. These have been recalibrated, rebuilt, and repurposed.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
Look at this. I like that a lot. That's like a really cool.
What is that?
It's like a hammered texture. What would you call this texture? Because this is what they look like normally.
Lizard.
Kind of dull.
It's lizard.
Lizard skin.
Oh, I don't know what they call that.
These are awful. It smells better than those little trees that just stink. Danny, remember when I argued with you that there was more room in the back of the SUV than there was in the back of your wagon? And
Yeah.
you pointed out to me that I was wrong.
Well, it was this much more in the 240.
You said you could fit more of your gear into the blue
I fit a
wagon.
whole band's worth of gear in the back of my 240. Bass amps, PA, 2 guitar amps, guitars, and
Yeah, he's a good packer.
I should have done this a month ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, because God knows you needed that. Damn.
Yep.
Oh,
Is she pretty or what?
Wow.
Yeah.
She's brand new.
Rebuilt? Rebuilt.
Looks good.
it's a fancy thermos.
That's a liter of coffee in there. A whole
Yeah.
liter.
That's what I'm doing.
No, right now?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ooh,
That's amazing.
that is
It's a dash
amazing.
cap.
Oh, I thought it was
A dash
pool
cap?
It
noodle.
covers
Oh, but it's not a
the
fabric.
linguine, the pool
That is really
linguine.
cool.
Lighter, it's thinner.
Oh my god.
That is so cool. This is great because Dave's using what, electrical tape on that dash?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, he's
no
gonna love
electrical tape.
It's more fun for me to like help other people now than it is to just
Oh, good.
do it for me. Yeah.
It's good for your soul.
that. And my car.
What the heck is that's from Frankenstein's laboratory?
Ah, it's a tuba.
Is it?
It's the original tuba. It uses gasoline.
Oh, that
And-
sounds dangerous.
That's how you get those low notes. It's like the reverse of helium, you know?
Yeah, but a lot of musicians smoke. God
Really?
knows she's gonna be excited about car parts.
Who knows? She's part of our family.
What do you think? You just are running out of room.
yeah.
I didn't say that. You said
I shouldn't have said that.
You said
Also, gas powered?
Yeah, this one will also run on propane. And they do crack the same way as the other ones.
That crack?
Yeah, just small cracks on them, but
Is that what happens? Heat?
I
age.
didn't realize it was cracked.
What happens when you don't stretch? more fuel squirters, and a big flashlight bulb.
Does it go on your head?
A headlight. Voila. That's art. You tell me otherwise. Check it out, the glue is still on this vent window on the top.
Whoa.
Don't expect it to last very long, but Todd showed me a trick how to get the glue back on using sandpaper and Gorilla Glue. I had a blue one at one point. Do you see this?
I did.
We're not but 70% there.
Really?
This is gonna help for that M410. And that's it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna move your car the other way so I can get access to that door.
Okay,
And then I'll
these
put
are
these
moved.
in there. And then I'll come back for you later.
Bye.
M410. Oh, and master, and what is this called? And manifold set, and juice box, and air box, and fan shroud, and sunroof cables, and valve cover for the wrong car, and steel wheels that are now chrome and 6-inch wide, and alternate, and turn signal 8, and gas cap 8, and oil cap 8, and ignite 8. Ignite. 2 distributors and 1. Let's just unload this car, dude. I'm out of steam. Looks like Dave's hard at work again. Back on the 164. I hope he's ready for the next round of parts. Let's see what he got himself into. All the goodies. That dash cap is going to be awesome.
My calibrated stick.
So clean in here.
Isn't that cool? It's
Yeah.
even got a rubber stopper on it.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Let me see this. Yeah, as long as the rubber holds. Oh, wow. Ta-da.
So now we don't have to worry about it.
This is nice in one piece. Very good. All right.
Just got to do a little more work on that side.
We'll find you a wood piece.
Okay, replaced.
Did you repaint the breather?
Huh?
Did you repaint the breather?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I polished those screws.
Wow, they look good.
This was a hose that really
Yeah.
shouldn't have been there in the first place. First of all, it's
Ooh.
too soft.
It's gummy. It looks like
And
a coolant
it's
line.
the wrong size, and
Yeah.
it was really squished down. And that was a scrap piece that I had, and it's just about that much too short. But I stretched it so it's.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks
And
factory
I
fresh.
replaced all this from scrap.
Yep. Nicely done. That looks good.
Doesn't that look cool?
Factory fresh. I'll be dipped. Boy, it's really coming down out here today. I'm working on the old girl just to see if I can get her to drive it. Got a question for you. Why is my gasoline green? Look at this. Okay, draining the gas tank. Yeah, I decided to finally drain the gas tank. She's not too bad, you know, a little bit of green tint in it, but for the most part, this is, it smells like varnish, that's for sure, but it's You know, a third a tank of stuff that's not brown. You know, I'm happy to see that. It's gearing up to be a nice sunset tonight. Replaced the fuel pump, a couple extra lines, emptied the gas tank, filled it, so hopefully it's diluted enough. I filled all my cans, but there's probably still two gallons or so in there, maybe one, who knows. But let's crank on it and see what happens. I'm gonna pull the thermostat because it's getting too hot and it might be stuck shut. Because the upper hose is cold, but the pressure's built up, and the expansion tank, well, she's threatening to give us some trouble. Yeah, chunks in the cooling system, great. But look at this. A rare look at a thermostat while it's open. Okay, that was about 30 seconds. Is that bad or what? Oh man, that'll do it. I don't know if I'm ready for this grossness, but I hope you are. Oh boy. That's the carbon monoxide alarm in the house. So here's the door to the house. There's the car, running it for 4 minutes, filled up all this space, and now this is happening. And with the hose, the radiator hose being so just crappy inside, there's problems in every step of the way, and I gotta hear about it. Who knew it was so much effort? Starting off a brand new day. Let's do this. Gotta get you back up to 20. Boy, she's loaded up though. Oof. Let's take a look at that steering coupler. She's groany. You betcha that's fixed. Oh, this might prove to be a little bit of a task. Let's see what I can do. Say, a Failer's feeling pretty proud of himself right here. Look at that. Expert repair. Maybe I should open a business. Really just need her to do this. Second gear, stop. Blah, 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 blah. Make sense? I think so. Well, the sun's made a nice appearance here. I think she wants us to succeed. Just for a little bit. Let's use it. Start with a brake check, and then I'll move on to, putzing. She did it! Yes! So proud of this girl. Way to go. Oh man, she's compressed in the rear. That's so funny. Whew. That was the first drive in 17 years. Told you it'd hold up. And there was no groaning on the steering. I think all of the stress in the steering, all the power for the steering is done through just the ease of motion. So what I'm trying to say is there's not a lot of strain at the coupler, like there is with the manual steering cars. You're not really cranking on it because it's just a little bit. You just sort of tell it, I want this direction, I want that direction, and then all of the stress is done through the power steering pumpulator system. Whew, I'm so excited. It's great. I can take the blanket down so now I don't smoke up the house again. Look at that. Also need to put something under the pan because she might leak all 3 quarts that I added in there. Once you wind it up, it's good.